Japan built the most powerful warship in human history, then kept it locked in a harbor for most of the war because they were too scared to use it. This is the Yamato, 72,000 tons of steel. As tall as a 16-story building, armed with guns so powerful they could hit a target 26 miles away. Japan spent years building this thing in secret, hidden behind screens so large that passing ships couldn't see the construction. It was the most expensive, most ambitious weapons project Japan had ever attempted, and when it was finally finished, they were too afraid to use it. Between August 1942 and May 1943, 9 full months, the Yamato left her naval base at Truk exactly once. For one single day, the most powerful battleship ever built spent 9 months sitting in a lagoon doing nothing. Japanese destroyer crews were so frustrated watching this massive ship do nothing that they gave it a nickname. They called it Hotel Yamato. Japan's military commanders had 2 reasons for keeping it locked away. First, these ships burned through fuel at a terrifying rate, and Japan was already running desperately short of oil. Second, and this is the extraordinary part, Japan was so proud of these ships that they genuinely believed sinking either one would break the entire nation's will to fight. The most powerful weapon they had was also the weapon they were most afraid to lose. And here is the bitter irony. The Yamato's massive 18-inch wide guns, the largest ever mounted on any warship in history, fired at enemy surface ships exactly once in the entire war. Once. In 3.5 years of the most brutal naval conflict ever fought, the most powerful guns ever built were used in anger for a single afternoon. Then the ship was sunk. By the time Japan finally deployed the Yamato in 1945, it wasn't even a real mission. They loaded the ship with just enough fuel to reach Okinawa, no fuel to come back. 3,000 men on a one-way trip. A suicide mission with the world's biggest battleship. American aircraft found it before it even arrived. It took 386 planes and 2 hours to send it to the bottom of the ocean. Japan built the most powerful weapon ever put on water. Spent years hiding it, then years being too scared to use it, then sent it to die on a one-way mission. The Yamato never won a single battle. It never changed the course of the war, the most extraordinary machine ever built by human hands, and it achieved almost nothing. That is the real story of the Yamato.